Hi guys, it is your boy Luke Kelly here, and I got my boy Sam.
Yeah, Sam Coons. Yeah.
Sam, well, what do you do on your channel?
I make YouTube videos like fan films and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. Anyways, we're not talking about his channel right now. We're talking about mine.
No, although mine's cooler, but yeah, this is Luke Kelly.
I'll slap you. So this is gonna be a spoiler-free review of Avengers.
Spoiler free. This is gonna be spoiler filled. Spoiler filled review. Are you kidding me?
Anyways, a spoiler-free review of Avengers.
Spoiler free. Spoiler filled. We're gonna talk about how Loki's dead, Spider-Man's dead, Black Panther's dead.
We're talking about Avengers Infinity War. Now, me and him got to see it early on Thursday,
yeah.
which was good. The theater was packed.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of Marvel fanboys there. Mm-hmm. You know, everyone laughed, everyone cried.
Oh, we cried.
Yeah. And, you know, it was good. Now, I think what we should talk about is Loki. So,
yeah.
Basically what happens is, so the movie opens up.
Here's
right
that way. Alright.
So the movie opens up after Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And people died. Like, a lot of people died, and
essentially you had to stay till the end credits, all the way to the very end of Thor, and you would see the ship that they were in being approached by Thanos' flagship right at them. And so I thought it was a really neat way how they started off the next, Avengers movie with that same ship and that same scenario, but just taken after they were attacked and completely decimated.
Yes.
And I thought it was a great intro for Thanos, although there's one thing that I would like to point out. They started the movie with the Power Stone already in Thanos' possession, so it kind of detracts from the whole, like, I wanted to kind of see what happened to Xandar, because they're like, he went and he decimated Xandar. Thor says this while he's talking to the Guardians, telling them what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to kind of see what would happen, because I knew that he had the Power Stone from the trailer, and I knew that, oh, hey, maybe it starts out with destroying Xandar, but it just starts out with he already has the Power Stone. Mm-hmm. So I think it would have been cooler to see him just destroy the Nova Corps, because Ronan almost did it with one flagship. So
okay, yeah, I agree. Now, okay, one thing I have to say. So basically, what happens is, okay, Thanos comes in, right? They're talking, and basically, Loki kind of tricked Thor a little bit. Like, he had the Tesseract.
Yeah, he stole that, and Thor didn't know about it. So
yeah, and
Thor thought that they were fine because they didn't have it, but Loki had it, so he had to give it up to Thanos. And unfortunately, Hulk couldn't do anything, and now Hulk's scared, and he's out for the rest of the movie.
Okay.
So
that's what kind of annoyed me in this movie. We didn't get to see Hulk very much because everybody times like, "Come on, Hulk, come on!" I'm like, "No!" It's like.
Yeah.
Really, dude?
There's a lot of moments where Hulk could have really helped out, but he was too scared, and I guess he's scared for the first time ever. It's not like Hulk hadn't got his butt kicked before, but I guess this time was just, super hard and fast.
Yeah, I mean, Thanos is powerful, but even still. But, so basically what happens is, Thanos grabs Loki's neck, and then he kind of squeezes it, and then that's where Thor's like, "You're gonna die for what you did to my brother." And
he didn't even say it. He killed Loki.
Yeah.
Loki's dead. He got, completely brain, no, nothing.
Yeah.
He's gone.
So
they start out the movie with just, that. Yeah. The first thing happens, Loki dies.
Yes.
Well, not really. First thing happens, Heimdall gets stabbed through the heart, then Loki dies.
Yes.
Which is dude, seriously, we just watched Thor Ragnarok and they're already dead.
Yeah, and, is Loki, dead? Because he's got
sure.
he's,
but
he's,
there
he's
are
got,
pictures
3 times now.
Yeah, there are pictures of him in Avengers 4, but maybe it's a flashback. I don't know what it is, but we'll see.
Yeah. Alright, so we got Loki. Now let's talk about the thing that kind of pisses off. The ending.
The ending of the movie.
Yeah,
we're just going to skim over the center part where it's a bunch of Vision being a pansy.
Okay, so Thanos has all the stones on his gauntlet, right? He gets them all.
Mm-hmm.
There's this, and that's one of my favorite scenes in this movie is the final battle between Iron Man, Star-Lord, and all the other characters versus Thanos.
Yeah, except cool Star-Lord messed it up and smacked him awake.
So, because he was just pissed at the...
He was mad for killing Gamora. Gamora's dead, by the way.
Yeah, it was wow.
Yeah.
She really died.
But then the end of the movie comes, and Thor almost takes down Thanos. He hits him right in the chest, but Thanos is like, hey, should have gone for the head, and snaps his fingers, and everyone just starts dying. So first off, Bucky, gone. Like, just immediately. That one shocked me because I didn't think Bucky was going to die.
I saw his reaction, I'm like, wait,
yeah.
holy dude.
And then it was
the whole crowd was freaking out. Like,
yeah,
they can't do
this. I thought the craziest thing was when Black Panther disappeared. Like, his movie just came out.
Yeah.
I was like, no way, they couldn't have done that. And he just disappears. And I'm like, seriously?
Oh.
And they kept going. And then they went to the other planet. And it's like, Groot disappears, first. And Falcon's gone. Falcon's dead. And then they go to the other planet, and it's like, oh, Mantis, Drax, Star-Lord, and Doctor Strange go. And then all of a sudden they're like, hey, one last prank for you. Spider-Man gone.
My favorite superhero in Marvel killed in front of me.
I literally cosplay as that dude every single time, and he's like my character. Like, that's me in like all my friends' chats and things that we do, interactions. I'm Spider-Man, and my brother's like Captain America or something like that. Yeah. So to me, that shook me. I was not ready for that. I didn't think Spider-Man was gonna die because I knew they had another movie coming out for him.
Yeah.
And like the only thing, like all the original Avengers are alive.
Yeah.
From the original movie.
Yeah, like Cap. Iron Man. Okay, I thought Iron Man was gonna die.
Yeah, he got stabbed through the chest.
Yeah, because I'm like, but Doctor Strange like he sacrifices himself with the last. Well, not the last stone, but like. But
I thought it was. And it ends with Thanos and his smug face just sitting there smiling on a farm. I'm like, really, dude? You just happy? Like.
And those are not the only characters who were killed off. Nick Fury died.
Yeah, at the end,
and
Nick Fury and Maria Hall.
And the other chick, I forget her name, but...
Maria Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maria Hill.
Oh, we forgot something. Red Skull came back.
Oh, yeah.
I had no... See, your theory, I was like...
so, one thing I have to say about this. Ever since the original Captain America movie came out, and I saw Red Skull get shot up into the sky, I knew that he got transported somewhere, and I knew that he was going to be with another Infinity Stone. And I was like, this is my theory ever since that movie came out, and this movie delivered my theory. I was so happy. I was like, yes, he's next to the Soul Stone. I knew it. I knew it would be him. I knew he's still alive, and I'm so happy that they did that, because Red Skull is an awesome character.
Now, of course there's going to be a part 4, or part 2.
What? Avengers 4.
Yeah,
there's going to be an Avengers 4.
Sorry, buddy. Because there's no way Spider-Man dies, Black Panther, because they just introduced him in the MCU, and when I'm watching it, I'm like, no way. There's no way they can kill him off that easily. There has to be like, I mean, what's your theory? What's gonna happen?
All right, so for all those who are thinking, oh no, what are we gonna do after this? All the characters are dead. Now, don't worry, because soon we'll have the Ant-Man movie, but that's not going to change anything.
No.
Don't expect anything to happen in that movie other than Ant-Man and the Wasp storyline. I don't know if it's going to be before or after the Avengers Infinity War, but I'm betting on it's before.
It's probably going
to
be before.
What I'm going to say about this is that we did get a little sneak peek at the end of the movie of Captain Marvel. They showed her symbol. Yeah. And so she is going to have her movie, and that's going to have an impact on the events of Infinity War and probably Avengers 4. And I know that she's going to be in that movie. But one thing that everyone has to remember is that the end credits of Guardians Volume 2, there was a scene where the High Priestess lady, the gold people, the gold person, she was next to a birthing pod, and she said, I think I'll call it Adam. That's referring to Adam Warlock in the Infinity War comic line. He was the guy who took down Thanos. He was the one who is attached to the Soul Stone, and he used the Infinity Gauntlet to restore things, get it out of Thanos' hands. And they brought back all the characters. Everyone who was killed came back to life because he restored it all. So I'm thinking that Nebula is going to play a huge hand in this. I think she's going to be super mad about everyone that she knows dying. Mm-hmm. And she's going to play a huge part, and they're going to fix some of the issues. I think anyone who was killed normally, like Gamora or Vision, I think they're dead.
Yeah.
But I think anyone who's just disappeared by the snap, I think they're going to bring them back. Yeah. Now, they did say that anyone who dies in Infinity War stays dead, but we don't know if that dust means dead yet.
Yeah.
It could mean that they're in the Soul Stone. Probably. But no one knows, so...
No one knows for sure.
We'll see what they do in the next movie.
But yeah, Now just because we're mad about this doesn't mean we hated the movie.
Oh no, I love the movie.
We loved it.
Yeah.
It was funny, because I mean,
it broke down the barriers of what superhero movies are defined as. Like
yeah,
the only two movies that really like kind of break the formula are like Deadpool and this.
yeah.
And we got Deadpool 2 coming out very soon.
I mean,
if you are a Marvel fan, don't worry. There's still going to be a huge line of Marvel movies coming out after this. We got Ant-Man, we got Captain Marvel, and we've got a lineup that makes me super suspicious of why my theory is kind of feeling like I'm right. Is because we got Avengers 4 coming out, and then after that, we got Guardians Volume 3.
Yep.
And Spider-Man Homecoming 2.
Yep.
So, it kind of I'm pretty sure that Star-Lord's going to come back because the Guardians are kind of defined by Star-Lord, and if it's just Rocket Raccoon, then that's going to be like, why didn't they call it Rocket Raccoon? They wouldn't have called it the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, it won't make sense, so...
Plus, I mean, sure they have, like, they kill off all the Guardians. Like, everyone except Rocket Raccoon and Nebula.
Yeah.
Those two are the only remaining Guardians out of, like, the huge numbers they had at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they're going to keep them dead because they can't afford to do such a thing because they have these lineup movies. And I think they wanted to just really shock fans and tell them that, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
But this is Marvel we're talking about here, and heroes don't tend to die. Like, Nick Fury got shot through the chest and bled out, and he's alive, so...
And then he came back and, like...
Now he's dead, though.
well, he's dead.
He's evaporated into dust, which might mean that he's not dead, but hey.
Yeah.
I'll share one more theory. All the people who disappeared are the ones who are alive, and all the people who didn't disappear are the ones who died.
That's interesting.
Reality Stone.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, someone told me this. Just because after the fourth Avengers will be done, that doesn't mean the MCU is over. They're still gonna make more.
Yeah.
Just cause that's similar like with Civil War. Like just cause Civil War ended doesn't mean it's gonna end the MCU. They're gonna make more. I mean, they just introduced Black Panther and Spider-Man. So I mean, they're still gonna make more. Just it's the end of the Avengers, and we've waited for this movie for a long time, like a very long time. Like
they've been teasing Thanos ever since the first Avengers film.
like my favorite tease was the end of Age of Ultron where he says, "Fine, I'll do it myself." That was my favorite tease. But
also, if you're gonna go see Infinity War and you're watching this, keep in mind that Peter Dinklage is the best massive dwarf that I've ever seen. Like that was awesome. I wasn't expecting him.
I didn't know anything about him because I'm like, okay, so he's like a dwarf. Okay.
Also, Stormbreaker is the best weapon.
Yeah.
Thor's new axe. Yeah.
Oh, but and before we leave, I just want to mention this. This has to do with DC very quick. Those of you that are waiting for like a DC video, I'm not sure if I am because DC isn't doing so good unless a game comes out, like a DC game like Batman Telltale. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Hey,
yeah,
we don't need to worry about DC. We got Spider-Man coming out.
Yeah, I mean,
new Insomniac game. Now that looks like a good game. I'm looking forward.
I will say this: I'll give Flash one more chance after the season, and if they do not succeed, I'll grab my TV and I'll slam it.
Yeah, if season 5 is bad, then I'm gonna be really kind of sad.
I mean, they did with Arrow, which personally he doesn't like Arrow because of he's kind of a Batman-like type character.
I like Batman.
Yeah,
and I think Arrow is just trying to mimic Batman as much as it can.
Yeah, because like I didn't know anything about Green Arrow. Like, okay,
I did.
Yeah, because I thought this was like Batman. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Anyways,
they wanna.
we're